And welcome to another edition of Hill Brothers. And we are here with Nathan and me, Tori. Our post game reaction with UNC versus UCF. We did not fare too well today. We saw a lot of the same things that we've seen in the past games. We lost 34-9. Uh, and it was almost like a repeat, similar repeat to that TCU game. And so here are our post game reactions. You sense that we're a little deflated. So
I don't know
I'm
what you're
gonna
talking about. I feel great.
feel great.
I feel so good.
I'm gonna give it to Nathan, and we're gonna get his initial post game reaction. Nate Dogg, what's up? Lay it on me, brother.
I guess I'll take that off of the screen. We knew we had a lot of questions about this team coming in. I got to look you guys in the eye, I guess. I'm gonna look up here. We knew we had some questions about offensively. Gio, will he, finally take the reins and be that guy? Will the play calling continue to get better? Will the defense, will they continue to look fairly decent? And what I can take away from is in the first drive, UCF comes down the field and scores a touchdown immediately. Few third downs that Carolina could have got off the field. They didn't. Fourth down, couldn't get off the field at all. And they walked it in for a score. Okay, well, they've got some swagger. They've got some juice. Go them. So let's come out offensively. And what did we get, Tori?
Nothing.
I have nothing else to say. We got nothing. And Chio Lopez, sorry. I will say this. You never want to see somebody get hurt. And we are thinking and praying for Gio that everything is going to be okay. But outside of that, football-wise, I was done with the Gio Lopez experience. I hate that it's more than likely coming to an end because of an injury. You don't want that. We talked about that live on the live stream. We hope nothing but the best. But this was embarrassing. We watched the TCU game together.
Yeah.
And through the entire game, I was never like mad or upset or pissed or anything like that. Because okay, TCU good team, right?
Yeah.
UCF is a team that's in the same situation as you, and they won less games than you last. They won 2 games last year.
Yeah.
Struggled against Jacksonville State, which wherever they were having some quarterback questions and whatnot. And Taven Jackson looked like he's a star. We'll see how the UCF does. UCF may end up being a very, very good team this year. We will find out.
Mm-hmm.
But the way North Carolina just played, no energy, no edge about them. They let UCF set the tone, and they did nothing to even try and answer back. The defense gave you plenty of options and plenty of chances to come back or to make it a game in the first half. This was like watching the TCU game all over again.
Mm-hmm.
TCU game all over again. And we all wanted Max Johnson to come out there.
Yeah.
Max Johnson did, again, very unfortunately, that it happens on the back of an injury, which looks like it's going to be a devastating injury. But I just want to give you guys a couple of stats. Let me pop these up right here. North Carolina, total passing yards, 154 to their 223. 22 of 33 was North Carolina to their 25 and 32. Passing went bad. Gio went 11 of 14. 2 interceptions, 87 yards. 87. Screen passes, inside zone runs. Couple of nice passes from Gio. This team, in my opinion, I don't feel like they trust him. They didn't, or the play calling doesn't suggest that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the reason I'm saying that is because in the second, when Max came in, the playbook opened up. But at that point in time, you're down so much, why not go ahead and go for it?
Yeah.
And that could very well be it. We will find out against Clemson. That is for sure. But this team only had 63 total rushing yards. 2.5 per rush. 217 total yards today. I'm gonna put it to you this way, and I tweeted this out earlier on the Hill Brothers account. I don't know what Alan's comments are. We'll get we'll get those at some point in time. But North Carolina, as they are playing currently right now, North Carolina will not win another game this season. Maybe Stanford. Maybe Stanford. Outside of that, every team in the ACC that you play has at least a pulse offensively.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason why I say that. This team does not. North Carolina scored 9 points today. 9. And they scored a touchdown. Went for a 2-point conversion, didn't work. Scored a field goal and a touchdown. That's all they did. All that they did.
And that touchdown belonged to Max Johnson.
Jacoby Paysour, another guy who we haven't even seen this year. Jacoby Paysour. Very rarely have seen
it. It's beginning to look like a dumpster fire. That's what it's beginning, because it only gets harder.
Yeah.
It only gets harder. So if this is what we got now against a P4, it only gets harder against the other ACC opponents.
Yeah.
Gio is just not the guy. He's not making good decisions, like we said. He probably put 2 passes down the field. He just, he's not quick enough, and
he's not reading the field.
Not reading the field, and play calling is shaky, and Bill just needs to make the decision, make the adjustment. If Gio is down for the count, then Max will be the guy. But things need to change. The defense needs to get better. They need to have more fundamentals. Can't drop passes like how Ship dropped that gimme.
Yeah,
it was wide open.
And that's unlike him too.
Unlike him, we just can't get a flow, and we just couldn't get it down the field. We just couldn't really get it down the field. We had opportunities, and then you had an interception. There was a fumble, was it not? It was no fumble, right?
No fumble.
No fumble.
No fumble for either team.
Just all the opportunities that we could have had, that we should have had, we just failed on it. And that's what would produce our 9 points. Mm-hmm. And that's a no-go. You can't have that.
There was a thought when Gio went down that there was a fumble on the play, but it wasn't. And then we also thought we potentially had the dropped punt.
Right. Yeah.
By them, but Will Hardy got out wrestled on the ground.
Out wrestled. And that's the problem, guys. We have no heart, no aggressiveness, no get to it attitude. We just not cutthroat. There's no savagery going on. We just got to be
like that.
We just don't have that. And in order to be a solid team, you got to come with something, offensive and defensively. So
and credit to UCF, they brought that.
Yeah, they did.
They brought the aggressiveness. They from right out the gate. UCF fierce. UCF whatever the flip they call it. I forget the actual thing, but yeah, guys. Honestly, I don't have much to say on this. This is just disappointing because of the performance that you get. If you lost the game, okay, but lose it in a fight. Don't lose it because you literally came out there and you just
really gave nothing.
It's like you didn't care.
Yeah,
that's what. And I'm not gonna try and. Obviously the players care, but the effort on the field, the missed tackles, and everything else, all of that was just. It wasn't good.
And yes, we have high expectations, but we understand that it is Bill's first year,
right? And I'm not looking at Bill Belichick saying, "Oh my God, did we make a huge decision?" All right, it's obviously going to take time for Bill, right? But this team has talent. They have enough to be able to go win at least 6 games.
Yeah.
And right now they're looking like a team that could very well be done winning this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's all I got. I'm kind of done with this whole thing. Basketball's coming. No, obviously we're going to continue going on. We're still going to have Target game day, all that stuff. I'm not saying that in the fact of like football's done for us. No, no, no. But interesting conversations going to be happening.
Yeah.
And you just pray to God that nothing happens with your recruits.
Right.
It's the biggest thing. You hope they look at, they look and say, you know what, it's okay. It's going to be a process. We're going to get there. So I hope that's the case. And thank you to Roger from the Knighted Ones
Yes,
for having a good time on our watch party. We didn't, but you did. And he was very
I still
excited.
had a good time. I'm not even going to hold you. I still had a good time.
Yeah, he's pretty. We had some great comments and commenters and everything else. And I hope I'm not sitting in the same position on October the 2nd.
Right.
When the Rams face the Niners. And I'm glad you agree with me there. So
I hope the best for you, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
I always hope the best for you. No matter how that comes, I hope the best for you.
Well, the best would be, Anywho's, let's get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Finish it.
And as always, go Heels.
Go Heels.